So we're going to be looking at something called refraction today, and we're going to start with a glass. I'm going to put a fork in it, and then I'm going to pour some water into the glass. And what you can see has appeared to happen is that a fork appears to be broken. So at the surface of the water, you can see that where the fork appears to be going into the water, it does not seem to be the same place that the fork is when it's actually in the water. Now, we know that the fork isn't actually broken, but this is a result of something that's called refraction. And refraction is the bending of light as it changes from one material into another. So in this case, the light from the fork is coming out through the water, and then it goes through the glass a little bit, and then it comes out through the air. And every time it changes material, it bends a little bit. And the result of that bending is that when we see the fork in the water, it looks like it's in a slightly different place to where it really is. Now we're going to use that refraction, that bending of light, to do a couple of other little fun experiments. So I'm going to take a slightly taller glass this time, and we're going to fill it up with water. And I have a piece of paper, and I've drawn an arrow on it. And I'm just going to take my arrow, and I'm going to put it behind my glass. And as I do that, it appears that the arrow changes direction. So at the surface of the water, it just flips over. Okay, and it appears to be changing size, so I'm moving it backwards and forwards in relation to the water. So there it goes. Now the reason it's flipping over is refraction. So the light comes from the arrow, it goes into the glass, through the water, out the glass the other side, and then through the air. So every time it changes material, it is going to be bending a little bit. Now we're going to use that same idea in a slightly different way. I'm going to put a piece of paper with two coloured strips behind my glass, so there they are. I'm going to put the glass in front of them so you can see the coloured strips through the glass, and then I'm going to pour the water and it appears as I do that the coloured lines swap over. But they're still exactly the same as they were. Okay, let's get that away. Now we're going to try a little game here. So you need a plastic tub or something that has just a flat bottom. The main thing is the flat bottom. And you've got a coin, you're going to put that in the middle, and then pour some water into your tub. It doesn't have to be a clear tub, I've just done it like that so you can see it. And you need something that you can poke the coin with. I'm using a chopstick, but whatever you have that's this kind of shape is fine. And to start with, I'm going to look down straight above the coin, and I'm going to aim for the middle of the coin and poke the middle of the coin. There, very accurately done. And now I'm going to look from the side, and I'm going to aim my chopstick while it's out of the water. I'm going to look at the centre of the coin. I'm going to aim my chopstick, and I'm going to move it to hit the centre. But I didn't hit the centre, I hit this off the edge, just the bottom of the container. Okay, so I'm going to try it again. So aiming very carefully for the centre of the coin, and missed again. Okay, so have a go at this yourself. But what you'll find is that if you're aiming directly for the centre, you won't hit the coin, or you'll hit maybe the edge of the coin, depending on the size of the coin you're using. But if you try and compensate a little bit, and you aim for the edge of the coin, then actually I can hit the centre that time. So again, this is because of refraction. So as the light comes out of the water, it bends a little bit. And so actually, the coin appears to be in a slightly different place than it really is. And this is something that if you were doing something like spear fishing, where you have to just throw your spear at some fish in the water, you'd have to use that information. You'd have to compensate for the fact that fish appear to be in a different place to where it really is. Now, there is another little experiment you can do. a little bit difficult to get it the angle right on the film, so I just explained to you what you to do, and then you can do it yourself. You need a cup, and you place your coin just on the edge, and then you look at it from the side that the coin is, and you look so that the coin is just hidden, so you move your eyesight so the coin is just hidden from you, and then you pour water into the cup, and what you'll find is that the coin slowly becomes visible to you. And again, that is because the light is bending, and that reveals the position of the coin when you couldn't see it to start with.